Well, finding affordable housing in the Bay Area is a huge challenge for families and people with limited income.
That it is. The city of San Francisco, in partnership with community advocacy agencies, have all worked together to make available housing in new developments that are below market rate and for low-income residents.
And joining us this morning on the phone, we've got Juan Diego Castro, Housing Opportunities Program Manager for the San Francisco Mission Economic Development Agency. Now, Juan, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
Now, I know that there are affordable housing units that are available, but these are in high demand. You're saying there are 3 buildings that you're now looking at with one of the deadlines just days away.
Yeah, absolutely. There are 3 below market rate apartment developments for which people must apply in October. The Martin in the Dogpatch neighborhood, Natalie Gup Commons downtown, and 570 Jesse, which is south of Market. And that equals to 113 below market rate units that are actually distributed by lottery through the San Francisco Mayor's Office of Housing and Community Development.
And how many applicants do you expect, and how do people apply if they want to get in the lottery?
Yeah, thank you. So we do have quite a bit of demand. We do see anywhere from 3,000 up to 6,000 applications coming in for just one individual building. Folks can apply online through the Mayor's Office of Housing Dahlia platform, and they can also come into the Mission Economic Development Agency so that we can help them prepare for the application, submit the application, and also advocate for them after they've been accepted into the lottery process.
I know this is, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, this is really a crisis when you're talking about housing and really getting people a place to live that they can actually pay for. When you say below market rate, how far below? Because market rate
is crazy.
Yes. Sure.
To give you an example, a 2-bedroom apartment in a below market rate unit on 10th and Harrison goes for $1,264, where the market rate units go for $5,025.
Wow.
So
wow, that's
quite a bit of a reduction.
How about qualifying? What is someone, what's their income got to be to qualify for the lottery?
Yeah, every development has its own qualifying income. Generally, we see 55% of the area median income. In order for folks to qualify, though, there are different metrics for every building that they use, and we use the developers' guidelines to get the folks into the building. Now, that's kind of the added value that the Mission Economic Development Agency has, is that we can advocate for folks, and if they don't have enough income, get them subsidies and get them prepared with their credit, debt savings, and all of those factors.
Now, it's a lottery, so, I mean, you basically just have to be lucky, right? I mean, if you qualify, you're helping them figure out if they qualify, get into the lottery, but once that process starts, I mean, it literally is the luck of the draw.
Yeah, and for the folks who have been displaced due to a fire, Ellis Actor owner move-in, or even back in the 70s and 60s through the San Francisco Redevelopment Agency, there are different preferences for those folks. Now, most of the applicants do apply in the live or work preference.
Yes. In terms of the people who don't get it, though, when you're talking about 3,000 people applying for a building and there's only, 100
2 or 3%
spots,
get in.
Do you have things set up to help them once they don't get in?
Yeah, Mission Economic Development Agency is an affordable housing developer itself, so we are constructing more affordable housing in the Mission, and we do connect folks with our partners to get housing subsidies. Now, if you don't win a lottery and you need a house or an apartment in a very quick manner, we can connect you with an agency that will help you pay the portion of your rent so that you can live in an affordable fashion.
Yeah, so just getting into the system, just getting connected is important, even if you don't get
especially
one of these
because
spots.
it's a bit of a crapshoot, just because there's only so many spots. And last question, are these new buildings or have you rehabbed older buildings?
Yeah, so the buildings are generally in new developments. There's an inclusionary housing rule that requires developments to participate in the affordable housing. So we do encourage folks to come to Meta. We have walk-in hours every Wednesday from 1 to 5 so that we can get folks looped into the system and signed up for an account with the Dahlia platform, which is the Mayor's Office of Housing platform, to apply for these units.
All right. Juan Diego Castro, thank you so much for joining us. Really interesting, and certainly we want to get as many people the opportunity to get that affordable housing that we can. We appreciate your time this morning.